Hi, I'm Jeff Liddy, the window expert. I'm in Houston at our beautiful showroom, and I wanted to make a quick video about sliding windows because there's a lot of cases. If you look at this picture right here, see there's two windows side by side. Sometimes people say, Jeff, I want to go back with two windows side by side. Sometimes they say, what are my alternatives? So if you don't want to go with two windows side by side like you see in that picture, maybe you consider is having a window that slides to the left and right. Now, in this case, you can see I have a left, I have a center, and I have a right, but you could have a window that's just, like imagine it's from here over, right? Maybe you'd have a window that's 72 inches wide by 36 inches tall. Maybe it's in a bedroom or something. And if you had two windows here side by side and they were divided in the middle, this might be kind of hard to get out of in the event of a fire. So sometimes we think about egress. We think about how can I get out of a window if there's a fire, or perhaps we just want to have a little more of a contemporary style look because you see this looks a little more contemporary than a traditional up and down single hung or double hung window. Unlike the window that goes up and down, this window will slide left to right. And this window slides to the left. Hi, how you doing? This is great, by the way. A lot of people have something like this as a pass-through window. Let's say you have a window that goes to the outside and you want to be able to hand food through or whatever on a party situation. So this has got a nice little track. It's got great weather stripping. It slides this way, and of course it's got a little lock on it. We can lock it, make you secure. By the way, if you open both of these at the same time, obviously you can't open them both all the way, but you can open both of them part of the way and create some ventilation on both sides of the window. Now, people sometimes say, Jeff, are there any disadvantages to a sliding window? And the answer is, in some cases there are. Just so you know, a window that's vertically hung, that goes up and down, compared to one that's horizontally hung, is a stronger window. You say, Jeff, why is that the case? Well, it's not stronger in the sense that the frame is stronger, but it stands up to the weather, especially inclement weather, like water testing and high wind loads, etc., what we call design pressure. Design pressures are always going to be a little bit less on a sliding window because of the way the window withstands to the water. The water situation in this is not going to shed like it would on an operable vertical window. Come over here and I'll show you real quick what I mean. So if you notice here, this is a vertical window that goes up and down. When water hits here, it comes down and it has a sort of a shingle effect, right? It comes off here and it goes down. And then of course it comes down to the bottom and then it can slide away from the window. When you look at it here, you don't have that shingle effect, right? Like the water here comes down and then it has to actually pool in the bottom and then make its way back out. So sometimes people call me and they say, Jeff, we had a really heavy rain and I was inside my house and I noticed inside the window, there was water in there, and they're kind of freaked out. That's on purpose. That's the way it is. This is a track. This is like a door. A sliding door has a track in the bottom of it, right? So don't worry about that. If you see some water in there, that water actually comes out to the outside through what are called weep holes, little holes that allow the water to come back out. If you see water building up on the inside, it could be a problem with your weep holes. But why would we want a sliding window? Number one, good ventilation. Number two, better egress. Number three, more affordable. I hope this has been helpful. If you're looking for a good window company, I'd like to help you if you live in Houston or the DFW market. If not, check out jeffslist.com. It's a website I developed where I have a long list of great window companies all over the country. Maybe I know somebody near you. So go check it out. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.